to the second episode of BCU Racing, and today we are joined by a very special guest. It's actually my boss, and it is the lovely and amazing
Iman
and
Ryan.
So guys, I must ask for the viewers who aren't here right now and don't know you guys, what are your roles in the team?
So I'm the president of our society, and I'm also the brand, media, partnerships and communications team lead.
So it's like a long list of like
So long.
And then for yourself, Ryan?
I'm the livery and designs team lead.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Had to try and remember.
It's a long list of things that you guys are, because you are like at the head of the teams as well, and you are running each department. Especially for you, Iman, you're like the main big boss. I think of you as the main big boss, anyways.
That's very sweet of you. I mean, I'd say sort of.
It's your ship.
It is my. It is. You know what? It is my ship. That's right. It is my ship.
Saying that in a boss attitude.
It is my ship.
It's your ship. You run this. And then could you guys explain what like your favourite team is whilst you're here?
Can I say my own team? Outside of my own team.
Include your team. I'm part of that team. I very much like you to say
I
my
love
team.
my team. I think we're I wouldn't say we're the most hardworking team, but I'd say we deal with a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And with that lot of stuff comes a lot of more stuff, and it's all very different. And I do love my team, but I would say if I had to choose a team other than marketing, I would probably choose So if I was gonna go like businessy team, I would say I'd love to join finance, because I feel like they're very serious and they get a lot done.
Yeah.
I love when I walk past them and they've like all like just on the computers going for it, and then I'll be like, "Hi guys, you want to do a TikTok?" And they're like, "Give me 1 second," and then back on that computer going.
They're very busy.
They are. I really appreciate it though, because without them, the funding is gone.
Exactly. Shout out to our team lead, Kieran.
Yeah. And the amount of TikToks we've had to make him do this
Yes.
past couple of weeks, we really do appreciate. So big shout out to you.
Our face of BCU Racing.
Yeah. And then for you, Ryan, what would you say your favourite team is so far?
Ooh, that's a difficult one. I think I'd love to say livery, to be fair, but just no.
What's wrong with your team?
It's just such a small team, isn't
okay.
it? I think a lot of the engineers put in a lot of hard work. But I can't just pick one, that's the problem. Can I just say every team at this point?
You can.
I can't make
but
a
it's very
choice.
Bad answer.
Yeah,
Awful.
I know.
Awful answer.
Awful.
He's very Switzerland with it as well.
Switzerland?
You're very Switzerland
Neutral.
with it, where you're just like, I don't want to pick a side.
No, I'm just a chill guy, man. Just a chill guy.
You're very nonchalant. That's the word that I'm looking for.
Very
Ever
nonchalant.
since I've met you, Ryan, in the most like appreciative way ever, you are very nonchalant with it.
That's chill, man.
See, very nonchalant. And then would you say with your two teams, because obviously they're very interlinked, like I like to see you, Ryan, as part of the marketing team as well, how do you find it best working together?
I'd say working together is quite easy.
Yeah.
Ryan's quite chill.
Yeah.
Mostly like we collaborate on merch, and obviously I have my desired merch items, and Ryan's gonna get it for me, aren't you, Ryan?
That was a threat.
Showing the boss act now.
But it's quite chill, quite easy, quite nonchalant.
Nonchalant. We need to get you a TikTok at some point with just like the nonchalant sounds, or like it's like that thirst trap type ones, but we don't want him doing a thirst trap for the BC Racing.
Yeah, please don't make me
It's
do
just
that.
the sound
please.
that they use. And then even with like the merch, we've got these amazing, show it to the camera, BCU Racing lanyards.
Ooh.
Amazing. I love repping this out, and then when someone goes, "What's BC Racing?" I'm like, "Oh, it's just our Formula team, amazing team. Would you be interested in joining at any point?" Little like marketing there and here and there for it.
I love doing that as well.
Yeah. Just like big up the team as much as you can. And would you say from your working together, what a typical day in like for you guys would be together?
So like a typical Wednesday, I would say is I go to my class, and then I have a break, and then I go to another class.
How long's the break?
2 hours.
Same.
But in the 2 hours, I try and get, so we have like these team lead presentations that we have to do at the beginning of every meeting, and that's when I do my little presentation slide, all like the updates of what we've done for the week and what's going on, and then after that class, straight after is the meeting, presentation, then it's usually getting like the team settled in, and then I'll go over to Ryan and be like, Ryan, merch, where are we with suppliers, designs, where are my quarter zips, Ryan?
And then
Yeah,
I
there's
just
a lot
get
about the
sweaty.
quarter zips at the moment.
It is very in trend as well, the quarter zips.
They are
We just need matcha latte and a quarter zips, and then we'll all be sorted on the team.
amazing.
But honestly, we do have to say, I do have to big you up on the presentations, guys. I did my first one today. It was the most nerve-wracking thing in my life. I was very scared.
Yeah, I remember the first time stepping up there. It was so rough, man. Like, it was just scary.
How do you find it best to like mentally prepare to stand up in front of everyone? Do you
Honestly, I just blank it out.
think? Blank out.
Yeah,
Oh.
I go up there, put up my big personality. Hey guys, how you doing? And then done. Don't remember a second.
Honestly, because when you do it, you guys seem like both so professional quickly. Like it's the best thing in the world for you.
Nah, you must be joking.
No,
Deep
honestly,
inside, I'm like,
you don't show it, and I do have to commend you for it. Just shows how amazing and professional you guys are when it comes to working within the teams.
You're very chill about it.
Yeah. Once again, nonchalant man of the team. If we had to do like a yearbook for it, I think you'd be voted most nonchalant.
Maybe we should. Should we do a
Yeah.
yearbook?
you're just giving yourselves ideas.
It's fun. We love doing more ideas. And then how, for you, Ryan, in particular, because this is more so towards you, because you are Mr. Livery man, how do you make sure that the car's design and the branding is more matching across? And have you decided on something in particular yet?
Ooh, so there's obviously a lot that goes into the thought of like where sponsors go, what colours we want to show. But the main objective of it is mainly just showing the team's like visual identity and showing like a collectiveness of us together, if that makes sense. Regarding where we're at, I would love to tell you guys, but I think we've got some exciting stuff. Looking at like F1 at the moment, we're taking a bit of inspiration.
We like that.
Yeah.
Is there a particular team you're looking at?
Ooh.
Say F1. Say Ferrari. Who said
Nah,
that?
I'm not saying Ferrari. As much as I love Ferrari,
Broke my heart.
they're not the best at the moment. Their livery's just a bit.
And then, do you think is there any colour schematics at least so far? Do you think?
Right, definitely sticking with that navy blue and white. I think.
That is like stuck
Just-
through everything so far.
Yeah, it's just iconic at this
Yeah.
point.
Very iconic.
It's very BCU.
Yeah, we are kind of looking at the uni and the tiger kind of style. Hopefully that hints a little.
Our little man talk.
Yeah, a little bit of teaser there. But yeah.
And do you think that you're going to, with the design, also take inspiration from anything that you have seen so far, whether that have been previous years or other teams for like different universities where you've seen, I really want to take that idea and then embellish it to be your own with BCU Formula Racing in mind?
Yeah, so I think obviously with our metal aluminium showing quite a fair bit, that's a main like requirement looking at our car. Like we feel kind of iconic looking at it, and no one else has it really. So we're kind of sticking with that ish, but developing in own ways that still represent us together, if that makes sense.
It does, and it's really important. I love the word of the use of the iconic, because BCU Racing, in all of its fairness, is iconic.
Very iconic.
From like the TikToks we've made, to like the engineering department, to the chassis and livery, everyone like clock it. They clocked it to sell for them. And do you think that with the logos and the placements of it, have you, like when you're looking at it, been like, this is my favourite sponsor so far? Have you got one, or have you guys not had one yet?
What a favourite sponsor?
Yeah.
We love all our sponsors equally.
I've had so far in my last episode C4.
Ooh, I love C4.
Yeah, I might have to
C4,
agree.
Yes.
I have to say hello.
I was going to say,
Yeah, their food bangs.
thank you for the free desserts.
We really appreciated it.
They were very nice.
And you guys sold out. That's how amazing you are. They were like
Exactly.
placement pushing with it.
Whoever gives us the most money that's my
Yeah,
favourite sponsor.
That's your winner of the team. And then do you think with regard to, because you've said that with your team it is a smaller team, and then with marketing it is a like larger, bigger one, how do you ensure that everything's getting put on time and how teamwork is what is getting done throughout?
So we have a task tracker, and you know I bang on and on and on about this task tracker, but I find it so useful to like, you know, just keep things up to date. When someone goes, oh, can you, I don't know, create a quiz for Innovation Fest, spoilers, and you're like, yeah, let me just put it on my task tracker, and then I'll be like, guys, we've got this request come up, who wants to do it, put your name down, put any updates you've got, that. And I love our OneNote.
That OneNote has like the secrets to BCU marketing too.
It does.
It's like Pandora's box.
We record everything like extensively.
Yeah.
And I love that though, because it's like that day when Freya wasn't here and we wanted to call up C4 and be like, hey, where are our cans? It was so easy because all the information was there and we had all the updates, and you know, just being organised, and I keep like a little notebook with my little secrets and all my little tasks. I'm like, guys, okay, today we're doing a podcast studio. I've got Aaliyah down for it. She's gonna present and she's gonna sort it out for me.
And then it's just me running around making sure everything's getting done.
That's right.
I do love. It's like one of my most favourite things, getting to meet all the new people when I'm doing all the tasks. For you, Ryan, what's your side of it? Because you are subsection marketing, in my opinion, but also you've got that whole independent side of your team as well.
Yeah, as you said, baby marketing kind of.
Yeah, baby marketing is my favourite word for it.
Definitely the tracker helps a lot. I think there's so much like going on that we just need to, I want to say, just balance it all between us. But yeah, obviously last year I was a one-man team. That was a bit rough. But now I've got team members, valuable team members, I'll say. It's nice to like work together.
And you're having that like thorough communication process with it as well, which we can see, like, because we've got that massive Teams chat, and then there's also the like mini chats that everyone's got going on, and you can really see that effective communication throughout all the chats, which I can say for myself, we really do appreciate, because when you effectively communicate with your team members, we know what's going on and we know how to make it so that everyone's happy with the process. Which, thank you guys.
Oh, you're welcome.
And then I really do have to ask, I really do have to ask, with content side of stuff in particular,
yes,
how do you decide what's getting put out and to what platforms? Like, what is your main opinions of where everything should be going, really?
Usually, well, it depends. Usually, like, the things I look at are what are other teams putting out, and like, you know, sometimes maybe we'll take inspiration from them. Usually I like to say they're on LinkedIn, Instagram, maybe a little bit more professional side stuff. Instagram, definitely like photo based stuff. My favourite bit of our Instagram is the talk on tour. I'm biased. Listen, I love it. It's so good.
Hopefully Talk gets a New York trip soon as well.
Oh yes. Spoilers for
viewers.
And then things like TikTok and stuff, definitely all the fun stuff, all the getting people to lip sync and dance. And what have we done? What else have we done?
We've done the LinkedIn pages as well.
Yes,
the team lead pics. Oh
yes, the team lead pictures. Again, just like inspiration from other teams, past content that we've used. I was on the team last year, so I have like all my stuff from last year that I just sort of shifted over and trying to evolve into this year.
Because you have more that seniority position this year, which I think has it been challenging for you guys to like move up from like your last year's position to this year's position, particularly with it being your last year? Because with a lot of the team, as I've previously mentioned in the last episode for all the viewers, a lot of people are leaving this year.
Yeah.
How are you finding that like sweet goodbye to it, to also being like, oh my god, what am I gonna do to like make sure everything's getting done to how I need it to be?
I'm so like emotionally attached to BCU racing. I don't know how I'm gonna leave. Like I said, recording everything like extensively, so then next year's team, you guys can like sort it all out, and you're all here, and I've spoken to you guys about like all the other stuff. Balancing it all is a lot, I'm not gonna lie. It was a lot easier last year because it was like, oh, I don't have to worry about things. I only had to like basically turn up to a meeting, do stuff, and then go home. Whereas this year I've got like sponsors, people wanting to meet, and I'm like, okay, but I have a class at this time, so I can't do this time. But I've been smart with it. I've decided to do like my final project on BC racing stuff. So you know, it's eating less time into like my studies. It technically is my studies. Yeah. So you know, I can like go maths. Some like I don't have to feel guilty.
Yeah, you're literally like, this is just going towards my final project,
Exactly.
which is so smart.
And you know what? I actually prefer this BCU racing stuff to my actual like degree. I get so bored with it. I'm like, maybe I'll just like shoot some team messages to someone instead.
Especially
So
like,
much-
shout out to Kelly as well.
Shout out to Kelly.
She saw Talk as well for the first time on Monday.
Yeah.
She loved him. She thinks he's adorable, and she was saying how adorable he is on Monday.
Oh, that's so cute.
And then Ryan, what do you think for yourself? How you find it all with the idea of saying goodbye to the team, but also how you're moving up seniority wise because you're now in front of people for it.
Damn. Yeah. I think I can definitely see there's a lot of growth from last year.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, the place we were in, a lot's changed since then, but it's nice to see. I feel we've come more together. A lot more's happening.
Would you find anything in particular like memorable from it? Do you find?
I would say like memorable in the bad way, but I can't really.
I mean,
but we can't talk about that.
I mean, if you do want to, there is no harm in it because then you can talk about from here what you think is good from this year. So like, what's memorable or bad from last
Do a
year?
comparison.
Yeah, like a little comparison of what you think you're really proud of from this year compared to last year. Which there's no harm in.
I think looking at this year, obviously a lot of us are in third year, final year, and it's a lot better position as a team. Looking back at last year, we're kind of struggling. I think there was a lot of different stuff going on. Not many people knowing the entire right way to like process as a team. But as I said before, I think looking back, we're kind of like coming together and pushing forward as a team this time. Hopefully good things to come.
And you'll be training your little successors onto what is going to be going on.
That's
As one
right.
of them, I am very excited. I think the training has been immaculate.
Thanks.
Let's go. And then Ryan, have you got a successor at the moment as well?
At the moment,
Yeah.
I don't actually.
I have the theory of spin the wheel if all goes wrong. Spin the wheel it.
Ooh, it's tempting, but
Yeah.
I mean, I think I don't want to leave it too late into
Yeah.
the year, but at the same time, I want to see how people perform. If that makes sense.
You should do like X Factor audition it.
I'm not doing X Factor, man.
We can
Oh.
record content idea.
Yeah.
Write it down. Write it
Oh,
down.
you're just giving yourselves more TikTok ideas again.
But literally, I think interview them all, have a little chat with them, see where you're going to go with them and who aligns best with you. Because if they're not going to meet your values, they're not going to represent all the hard work you've put into the team for the following year, which is really important.
I've got a question for you.
Oh, go for it.
How did it feel when I approached you with the possibility of being like my unofficial second deputy?
It was really like, I thought, I'm going to be completely honest with it, I thought you were going to tell me off for something.
Oh.
I was like, I didn't know if I did something wrong because when Iman approaches you, she'll do it with like a very serious face, which is not bad.
Yeah.
It's like, you never know how it's going to be. She was like, could you just come to the side for a minute? I was like, oh gosh, I did something wrong. And then you were like, can you be my deputy for next year? And I was like, oh, I'm so happy, yes. I was really, really excited and really grateful because me personally, I love taking on like experience where I can take it anywhere, but also I love talking to people and being social, hence the podcast host. But I was really, really grateful that my experiences were looked at as something as valuable and that I could take it on to help other people, because if anything, I really want to next year just help students as best as they can and make them feel as comfortable as they can in their journey, whilst also being really excited about the team and make sure everything's communicated smoothly and processedly. But yeah, thank you so much for the question. I love getting that question. Yeah, did you like the question answer?
I love the question answer.
That is very, 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 very good. Do you have a principal who's going to be coming back for you, like your president? That's it.
Oh, so Liv, she was the president before me, and she's gone on a placement year, so she's coming back. But I don't know if she's going to be president again. So maybe her, maybe someone else. We were thinking. So we were talking the committee about like our successors and if we could choose, how would we do it and stuff like that.
Do like a little crowning and knighting.
I love that. Oh my god, the new content idea. Write it down.
Content
Moving away
content
from the
today.
X Factor stuff.
No, we're still doing the X Factor stuff. We'll do that first.
Yeah.
And we sort of thought of the idea of like having the marketing team lead and the presidency be like a joint sort of thing. So whoever gets to be the marketing team lead next year will also be the president, because I feel like a lot of the stuff overlaps in terms of like you've got to know about like the events, the marketing stuff, admin. It's all basically like our team. And so it would just make sense that whoever's the marketing team lead next year is also our president. But it's voted for, so I don't know.
Once again, X Factor idea would be very good for that. Just saying, guys. But do you think, in terms of like back to our sponsors, do you think there's any particular strategies that you like to have when you're engaging with them, or like? Because I know Freya's our head person for sponsors, but do you think like for you personally, when you're approaching sponsors, or even for yourself, Ryan, because you are going to be working with them in some capacity, there's like a particular way that you think, yes, that's how to get them hooked and reeled into our team?
I always like to go down like we've got like the diversity, not only in like ethnicity and gender and stuff, but also like in terms of colleges. I love to point out that we've got like not only engineers, but we've got like people from, what is it, health and wellness, that do like the physio and all that stuff. And then you've got us like media and comms, you've got marketing, you've got HR, finance. And I feel like that's like the biggest selling point, because when I look at other teams and I have a little nosy on what they're doing, and I mean, no shade to them, but I feel like their marketing, like you'll see their head of marketing is like an engineer, and that's great, but I feel like having someone from a different background and having someone from a different discipline and different, it does, not only that, I feel like it brings a different perspective as well, which is just what you need, you know what I mean?
Because like with a lot of us, we don't have a clue about engineering stuff.
No clue.
I look at the stuff on the computer when we're doing TikToks, I'm like, that is words, and that is parts of a machine that I will never look at again. And then when we're doing it, it's just like they'll be explaining, you just have to like nod your head.
Yeah, totally.
Like, that's amazing. How about for yourself, Ryan? How do you find how you would wish to attract sponsors, especially because you're working with them from the Livery perspective?
Yes, that's a good question, to be fair. So I don't really contact sponsors myself. I should be, but yeah. I definitely look at it as if we've got a lot of potential as a team, and I think sponsors seem interested in that. They see potential, and it's nice to see like growth with us and outside companies helping a bit. That makes sense.
It does, and it makes a lot of sense of how you want to like move with it as well, because at the end of the day it is very important of how it's going to be affecting yourself in particular. Do you also find with it the platforms that you're using, do you find that one tends to get more engagement for the other, with yourself, Ivan?
So for sponsor content or generally?
Generally, sorry.
Okay. I would say, so actually I've had to have a look at like our analytics and stuff like that as a part of like the assignment, and it's actually quite interesting. So on our Instagram we have an overwhelming amount of like male reach audience,
really,
followers, like fully, compared to our TikTok. Our TikTok is quite evenly split. I think, if I'm right, it's 51% female, 49 male.
That is shocking to me. I feel like I personally feel like, because our team's all ladies, we'd cater more to ladies with it. Where I'm just like, yeah, let's go girls. But men being the majority, I'm shocked.
I know, so heavily as well. It was like the split is quite like big, and I found that really interesting. I find that our Instagram is quite good some days not that good. TikTok, I love our little like mini viral posts. I feel like we get a lot of engagement on TikTok. Every time we post, I feel like we've got like 5 new people following, which is lovely. But yeah, I feel like we post a lot on TikTok. Maybe that's why we get a lot of
that consistency of it, of when and how they're moving with it. And would you say like how you're communicating it to like engage with potential employers for yourselves? Because I have said in my previous episode the word GOB is not to be said according to our other team principal. How do you feel like that is going to help you, both of you, move forward in future job roles, especially with it being graduate season soon?
Don't talk to me about GOBs. I don't want to know. I feel like the title looks good. The presidency, that also looks fantastic. I love talking about it. It's like, it's my main, it's like, I think it's the first thing on like the job section on my CV. marketing, well, not marketing, big long title and president of BCU Racing. But yeah, definitely the exposure's good. Obviously I'm trying to get like more exposure for the team, and then through that I can maybe wiggle my way through into some places. But I don't know. I am considering like a master's.
Oh.
So the GOB is a bit up in the air.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's very useful.
Mm-hmm.
That's another thing what I love about us, like the society, the team, is that it's so like industry focused and like faced. And it's like, yeah, I just casually, I can go to like an interview and be like, yeah, I'm like this, I'm a president and I do all this for my team, and I like sorted out all their internal comms. I did that, you know what I mean? And I manage their Instagram and their TikTok, and I manage a team that manages their Instagram and TikTok, and we do it all to a professional standard, like how we've been taught. And I think that's so impressive. To even just be on the team is impressive.
And then to add it onto your resume as well, is like
I splash it everywhere.
You splash it everywhere.
Instagram bio is LinkedIn, it's all over my LinkedIn. Every semester I'm like, what a lovely first semester as the president of BCU Racing.
Do you think for yourself, Ryan, it's anything similar, or do you think it quite differs for yourself?
I'd definitely say it's such a great opportunity to like get invested in the experience and actually have it on paper, like that I'm doing this. So like, I'm not gonna say the word, but looking at, job. Oh, that was
You
close.
said
That was
the
close.
word. Oh,
JOBs. It's a bit nerve-wracking, but I definitely think doing this helps. It's added a lot to like who we are, like on paper, looking at my like portfolio and all that. It's right at the top, similar to yours on like Insta and all that. It's so great to have. I think it's amazing to collaborate and get invested in it.
And then from that, what do you hope that people think and see when they're seeing not only the car but you guys? Because you can say when you're presenting yourself, you are branding yourself to the public. How do you find it, like branding yourself to potential employers from that marketing perspective and the Livery perspective, but also to potentially new students that can come in?
Oh, that's a tough question.
Sorry.
Oh my god, it's too late for that question. Okay. So from, I guess, like a personal, like branding myself sort of perspective, I think it's really good. And I think it's also like really helpful to like be a part of like a Formula student team.
Yeah.
I mean, I would love to work in F1, just throwing it out there. I know if maybe like a potential recruiter is watching this, please hire me. I think, because obviously it's recognisable to like people in the industry. Even like just generally to be like, oh yeah, this is my experience. I have like actually done this while studying, while leading like a whole other life. Makes it quite easy to like market yourself, because you're like, okay, I have the skills. I'm literally splashed on this like very public Instagram page, so they can just casually mention, oh, I'm a part of the BCU Racing Formula Student Team. They like nosy around your Instagram, and you're like, oh, there she is at Innovation Fest. There she is again in her team lead pic. And I feel like, like the team lead pictures, and you've got like your little bio
with what you like and everything.
I think that's like, it's really easy to sort of get yourself out there
and connect to like those students as well.
Exactly.
And then what about yourself, Ryan?
I think without Formula Student, we'd be, I don't know where I'd be. It's helped me like build a lot of myself in terms of my skills and where I'm going forward with my career, I guess.
He didn't say GOB.
I didn't say
I'm very
it.
proud of you for that.
I kind of controlled myself there. But there's definitely a lot to it that's helped me grow into me, if that makes sense. Yeah.
And then I do have to have our little fun section of just before we end.
God.
So we will ask the same as the previous episode, because I like to see the variety in the answers.
Okay.
So who would be your favourite person to collab with, dead or alive?
Oh. Okay. I'm thinking.
They both said people that weren't films. So I suggested films, if anything, as well.
Okay.
Films and TV, singers, people who you're like, I really, really do love them.
That's really hard.
That's such a difficult question.
Wait, who did they say?
I don't know. For the movie section, correct me if I'm wrong, anyone who's listening to it, but it was someone to do with Birmingham, and I don't remember their name.
Ozzy Osbourne.
Oh, Nigel Mansell.
Yes, that was
Yes.
it. Nigel
Yes.
Manson. That was the one.
Oh, that's such a good answer.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's annoying.
So, was it who we want to drive our car?
Yeah, who do you want to collab with or drive the car? Or even help you design the car or wear your merchandise for yourself, Ryan, to tailor it to you guys particularly.
Okay, so I drive the car, easy.
Yeah.
I'd love, okay, it's hard to choose just one. But obviously I'm a big Max Verstappen fan.
Yeah.
So obviously Max Verstappen. Don't. But if I would say dead or alive, obviously like Ayrton Senna. Is that not like the
Yeah.
coolest thing ever?
That would be cool as hell.
That drive the car to collab with not Max Verstappen because he doesn't like media. So not Max Verstappen. If we're talking like F1 drivers, I feel like Jensen Button, he's really like marketable. Don't you think?
That's a good choice, to be fair.
Do you have any
Yeah.
celebrities that you'd like to collab with?
Celebrities.
I did say earlier Kim K, because she's now dating Lewis Hamilton.
That's Ferrari curse.
The Ferrari.
I'm trying to think. Okay, you
go,
speak
Rosie.
and then I'll
Oh,
think.
don't put the pressure on me now.
Is there anyone who you're like a really, really big fan of where you think of, oh, if I got the chance to work with them, change my life, make me the happiest lad in the world?
I don't think it's going to be a person. I think
It can be a cartoon character.
Okay,
it's so random.
that's got me thinking. Okay.
I think I'd love to work with Ferrari, man.
If Ferrari
Like,
is a general, that is
yeah.
a good idea.
In my future, that is like top of the list.
I would have to say, anime-wise, JJK, Gojo Satoru. Even though the man's locked in a cube and dead, when he was alive, I would have had that man on our team. Gojo Satoru was slapped on that team. And they stand on business for that.
I have come up with, well, sort of a celebrity, but I've been really into like Quentin Tarantino films recently.
Really?
I have literally watched Kill Bill, both of them, like God knows how many times in the past like month. So Quentin Tarantino, call me up. We're gonna film some stuff.
Film promo videos for BCU Racing.
Yes,
with
film
it.
some promo videos.
And then with that in hand, a really good, brings me on to my next question. What would the song for the soundtrack be? I said last episode, Bad Bunny, his new album. Bad Bunny's new album.
Is this the What Would Our Team Be If It Was a Song?
Yep, our soundtrack for our team.
She's just getting her answer up.
She's got it ready. And
Pulling up, I did think about this because I saw the question and I was like, let me just look through my playlist.
do you have anyone at Ryan at the moment who you think, oh, that describes BC Racing right there?
No.
No,
Just no.
really? I said
There's a song I'm thinking of, but
I did say
it's
My
a
Little
bit
Pony.
old school.
My Little Pony?
I remember. Like, that's so random, man.
My Little Pony. I said, because basically BC Racing is very friendship orientated. My Little Pony, friendship is magic. I stand
Hey,
on.
hit me out. That's a good idea.
Thank
Oh,
you.
don't be making TikToks of that.
Write it down.
Your
Write it down.
And your Twilight Sparkle.
If we had like a theme song, there's a song by this, I think they're a band called Supertramp, and it's called The Logical Song.
Ooh,
And I feel
haven't
like
heard it.
it's slightly, the lyrics are slightly depressing,
Oh.
but I feel like it captures the BC Racing vibe.
Mm.
If not, then yeah, we'll just go with that for now.
Go with that song. How about you for yourself? Have you thought of one yet?
I'm trying to find
The
it.
only kind of song I can think, I'd say aiming at this year would be AC/DC, then Back in Business.
AC/DC
That is a good
Yes.
song.
slaps for that.
That's really good.
Or the the Thunder one that they use for the cheerleaders.
Yes. Oh,
Boss
Is
in
the
it
the Tree.
Thunderstruck?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's the one. I only know it's the cheerleading song, but that would be such a good one with it. And to bring it on to the next one, what do you think? 3 words to describe the team, like everyone in the team.
close. Close.
Yeah.
Like we're all quite close.
Mhm.
I'd say hardworking.
Mhm.
You know, we put in our hours. and just funny,
Mhm.
just hilarious.
Yeah.
Upgraded.
It's a little
hilarious.
bit of a joke, yeah. And then for yourself, right?
I definitely agree with hard working.
Mm.
Definitely. Maybe ambitious.
Ooh. Yes.
I might be going down the Fast and Furious kind of
Yeah.
route here, like family.
I was gonna say
family
family, but I was
one.
like, no.
'Cause I think we're all quite close.
Yeah.
You know, like we've made friends and
I
got
think so
closer
too.
along the way.
Like, I've met people this year, because this is my first year on the team, that I would have never probably met outside of uni,
Mhm.
like in uni, which is very, very cool to me, because
That's
it's a
so
lot of
cool.
different personalities that you would never expect to like collab with, friendship wise and also work wise. It's really amazing, which we really have to like clock it, guys, for that. And then for the last question, what has been your favourite night out so far with the team?
I might have to say, after we finished last season, and we
Yes.
had the kind of celebrations,
Yeah.
all the drinks and food and that, quite nice.
Like the partying side of stuff, it was like, yes.
It was quite fun. I didn't drink, Mom and Dad. Just putting it out there. I really, it's hard to pick just one. I really enjoyed our winter social.
That was fun.
The
karaoke
vibes
night.
were vibing.
I saw singers that I never knew were singers, and it was really amazing. Zetu sang.
Oh, okay.
Angelica sang, and she was also amazing.
She was really good.
She was so good. And the dance moves I saw on people were amazing as well. It was like after a lot of people left, people started dancing, and it was amazing, which really do have to enjoy. But I am hoping that the go-karting experience can top that one.
The go-karting will be fun.
It will.
Just be
hopefully.
careful, no one crashes into you and you get a nosebleed.
Has that happened to you?
That happened to me last year.
Oh my God.
Unlucky.
I know.
I mean, we have to end on that high note, guys, don't we? That's just like a health and safety
drama.
Drama and safety warning. That is all that we have for today, guys, on BCU Racing. This has been the second episode, and I've been your host, Alia Khan. I've been joined by the lovely Iman and Ryan. Thank you guys so much for coming on the podcast today.
Cheers for
Thank you for
having
having
us.
us.
That's all right, and I really do have to end it on the note as previous episode. Thank you so much for being a part of the team as our third year people, and we can do nothing but thank you for everything that you've done for us, and we hope to see you guys do such amazing things from here on out.
Really sweet.
That's all right. But thank you all to the listeners as well. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.